Okay, so we're taking a look at Beyond Eyes, one of Team 17's sort of little bundle of indie devs or indie games that have been picked up recently. Now, it looks a little bit different from most of the others within the booth. There's certainly quite a few unique aspects to it. So talk us through some of the mechanics that are based in the game.
Yes, so an important thing to know about this game is that you play as a blind girl, which means that the world initially is completely blank and you kind of fill it in through sound, to memories, to touching and smelling things around you. So it's an exploration game. So the more you find your way through it, the more little interesting things you'll find. And it's not a traditional game in the sense that it doesn't have like core puzzles. Instead, we try to make interactive challenges that kind of based around obstacles that blind people would face in real life.
I think the kind of word that's bandied around is kind of an experience as much as anything, rather than a traditional sort of game structure. So what were some of your inspirations around it? What kind of drove you to make something a little outside of the norm?
Okay, so I started working on this game in college a few years back, 3 years back actually, when I was graduating, and I was kind of thinking about what kind of games I wanted to make. And I wanted to make a game about the exploration part. I wanted to make a game where you would have a protagonist that was someone you could relate to, but also kind of who was influenced by your actions on an emotional level. So, for example, if you put her into scary situations, you would actually react more scared or terrified, depending on how you would handle her. So one of my friends I was working with at the time, she made these beautiful watercolor paintings all the time, and it was quite lovely. And I wanted to make a game. It's like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if we could translate this sort of artwork into the game? And that's kind of where the visual style for Beyond Eyes was born.
Absolutely. So at the moment, I believe we're based on Steam at the moment, but you're also going to have an Xbox One release, all right?
We're currently still in full production, and we're going to release later this year. So it's going to be on 5 different platforms. It's going to be on PC, Mac, Linux, and then also Xbox One and PS4.
Gotcha, wonderful. So you say full production at the moment, so when is your kind of release date set out? Are we still a little hazy?
It's going to be 2015, that's basically all I can say at this point. It's because we constantly have to go back and make it better and spend more time on it. So yeah, definitely this year.
Wonderful, that'll definitely be one for us to check out a little bit later in the year then. Wonderful, thanks.